Well, really, it started because I just wanted to ride my trike. I saw somebody who had MS online. I saw them and they were about to circumnavigate the country on their trike. And that was the first time I'd ever seen a trike. And a light went off and I was like, I think I can do that. And so that weekend I went and bought one and started riding, and it just became my favorite thing to do, the only thing I wanted to do. And so really, that's how it started. As I was traveling, I was writing a blog, and I would post about every 3 days, and I started getting all these comments and emails about how my actions were helping other people in their lives. And that's really what changed it for me. Like it was less about me at that point and more about what I could contribute to the community. And it's become more and more that way over time, where it's been less about me and more about what I can contribute and encourage others to contribute their own part as well.
Any email, note, comment, like anything in particular, like in that initial period of like people out like doing outreach to you that like really sticks out in your head?
The comments I remember were ones from my coworkers just at work. You know, I had taken 2 months off work and everyone was so incredibly supportive. It was amazing. I got a comment from my next door neighbor from when I was little and some teachers. So, you know, it was just all the people around me that I really respect and contributed so much to who I am that were, you know, that were showing their support. And I mean, I think that's a huge part of what drove me because I've had so much support in my life from all the people around me. And you know, to experience them getting behind the cause was really impactful for me.
Apart from like your immediate family or like I guess like your family, like who have been like the top people who have supported you?
Some of the people that have supported me the most are, you know, friends from high school. I have a friend who I've been friends with since first grade. They were the first people to donate and came out and rode with me for like 4 or 5 days on the very first ride. And some of my friends from college, they're always coming out to the rides. It's really amazing that this disease is no joke. Friedreich's ataxia literally takes lives. And when friends come out to the ride and they're having a good time and they're laughing and you know people can, I feel like, forget how heavy it is at least for a day. And I think for me that's a big part of the ride. I feel like Friedrich's ataxia is always with me, but it just comes along for the ride. And I am Kyle, and I bring FA with me, but I try not to let it affect my personality, who I am, who I am to my friends. You know, I try and be myself, no matter what FA does to me.
So, what was like the moment or some of the moments when it became very apparent to you that this program went from like this crazy thing that just kind of existed in your head is like, hey, what if we did this? To feeling, oh my gosh, this is really huge.
I'm going to go back to the comments on my blog because that's when we realized that we were having a big impact far beyond just our family unit.
Mm.
And that, I think that's really where it started. And then I think another big moment is when some of the board members of FARA came out and rode with us from Portland to Seattle. And that was really impactful because, I mean, FARA is leading the charge worldwide to treat and cure FA. And they're interested in coming to my event. And that was really neat. Then another one I feel like was when I got invited to the FARA board meeting to share my story. And one of the discussions in the board meeting was about right ataxia. Obviously, we'd talked about it before, but the discussion in the board meeting was, I think we should bring right ataxia on as a program of FARA to push research forward. And that was incredibly gratifying for me personally, but a time when I knew that right ataxia could be a force in the fight for a treatment and a cure.
This year, we are about to cross the milestone of over $10 million raised for treatments and a cure for FA, specifically for right ataxia. Tell me all about that, how it makes you feel.
As I said earlier, I just wanted to ride my trike, and I really think it's hugely impactful on me that we've made it this far. It's absolutely incredible. I think an encouragement to other people is, honestly, it was just about doing the next best thing. Like, just do what's in front of you and then try and make it a little bigger next time, just even in little steps, I think. And just keep going forward. And I don't think any of us ever sat down and were like, let's try and raise $10 million. We're like, you know what, let's try and get to the end of the block. And then, you know, like my mom said, she thought we were crazy to try and raise 30,000. And now here we are. And I think, you know, it's just about doing the work. Getting things done, doing the next thing, taking care of our friends, and doing what it takes to get through the day and the ride. And now here we are, and it's absolutely incredible.